to the top, I'll take a shot. I'll overpower any boss, cause I am not someone that you would wanna cross. I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss, cause I am not
UWA Elite fans, I hope you're hungry because you are about to take a bite out of a full buffet of professional wrestling action. This is Mega Fyte. I am the man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale, and next to me, as always, is...
Oh, it's me. It's your boy, JC. Food, fights, probably the only two things keeping me sane, especially when sitting next to UWA Elite Hall of Famer, Cypress.
Man, what a great day it's going to be. We got empanadas, pina coladas, Eddie Thomas, and we finally get to crown a real Iron Man champion as that weasel Lucas Finnegan is going to relinquish the belt.
Seriously?
What a great day.
No, all right, let's go up to the ring. Let's go to the action.
Fought UWA Elite Tag Team titles against two teams now. Two teams that don't even deserve to be in this match.
Don't deserve it.
CMD, what have you done to earn this? What? Nothing. I mean, come on. Deshaun, you don't even show up to help your own partner. I mean, like, where were you? Like, what? Were you attacked by some random tag team in the back? I don't know who would even do that. Who would do that? Not us.
Not us.
We're
No,
honorable men. And now we have to defend it also against
The Slimeballz.
the Slimeballz, a team that we brought in. You guys were supposed to be our
henchmen. You were supposed to take out CMD for us, and you didn't do that.
Why do you think I didn't pay them? Of course. Why do you?
Because they're worthless. They're like dollar store tag teams.
If that.
And the thing that remains the same is the momentum that CMD has coming into Mega Fyte. Because see, we're all about big match fights. And they don't get no bigger than the three-way tag for the UWA Elite Tag Team titles. But Slimeballz, just rest assured, I know you guys had a deal with the Just Us League. You stop us, you get the title shot. But guess what? Joke's on you because you didn't take us out. Now you're in the jungle with them lions. Y'all in the jungle with them predators. No, I need you to understand that y'all in the jungle with them predators. I'm gonna say it one more time because you gotta understand the trouble you guys got yourselves in. Slimeballz, Just Us League. I want y'all to know that there is gold to be won. And when there's gold to be won, them CMD boys collect.
Just that. Yeah, we beat CMD. Yeah. And you didn't hold up on your end of the bargain, did they, Tommy?
No, they didn't, because we were supposed to get a little bit of cheddar cheese moolah, so I could have bought the Fortnite Battle Pass.
Yeah, I know, I could have used that money to buy it too, Tommy, right? But guess what? I didn't get paid. Did you get paid?
No.
I didn't get paid either.
You bunch of pieces of idiots.
Whoa, calm down. Guess what? Guess what? You know what? We could take our reward from the Just Us League, being in your UWA Elite Tag Team Championship! Since you two chumps think it's okay to just embarrass the Slimeballz at last month's show, wailing us in the face with those Tag Team Championships and costing us the match against Boom!
Yeah, you know, while that was pretty embarrassing, not gonna lie, it wasn't nearly as embarrassing as little crybaby Boom crying over Deshaun getting jumped out.
Oh, Deshaun!
Oh my
Deshaun! Are you okay? Are you healed up, homie?
Yeah.
Are you good? Cause the Slimeballz are gonna break you down to pieces and send you to Slimeball City!
your combatants for our tag team championship match. Up first from Slimeballz City, Tommy Rennett and Sage Chance, the Slimeballz. Their opponents from Camden, New Jersey, Boom Harden and Deshaun Pratt, CMD. And finally, the reigning and defending UWA Tag Team Champions, Chris Stiller and Anthony Michael, the Just Us League. Your referee for this match, Brandon.
UWA Elite fans, it is Mega Fight, and we are starting out big. We have got Tag Team Championship Triple Threat action, the Slimeballz and CMD trying to take those belts away from Chris Steeler and Anthony Michael, the Just Us League.
And it has been a long time coming. CMD has been biting at the bit to get this opportunity, even after losing to the Slimeballz, and I guess that is why they are here as well. I mean, the Slimeballz were hired by the Just Us League. The Just Us League, granted, has expanded our tag team division, but CMD finally getting their opportunity right here and right now.
I just have a question. Do we get Academy Award nominations for UWA Elite? Because Boom Harden, with that fake performance of him crying last month,
Fake.
I mean, that was good acting. Because I know the truth. Listen, I know the truth. It wasn't the Just Us League like he insinuated. I think Boom is the one that took out the Sean Pratt.
Hear
me out.
Go
Listen,
ahead.
look at the Just Us
I can't
League.
wait for this.
They're from this nice town up in central northern New Jersey. And I mean, Boom Harden's from Camden. Who's more likely to take out someone else? Be real. Come on, think about it.
What reason do you have to justify Boom Harden attacking his very best friend in Deshaun Pratt?
I don't know. Maybe he wanted his shoes or something.
Yeah, okay.
And Deshaun Pratt just decided to come out here and tag team with Boom Harden.
He probably did it from behind.
I think you're confusing Just Us League tactics with CMD, and I don't know how you're doing that. But either way,
the Just Us League all but admitted it in their promo. They said they weren't going to pay the Slimeballz. They beat up. No. It was a mysterious, unknown tag team that beat up Deshaun Pratt.
Oh, you know what? I didn't see that. I didn't see that promo. My internet cut out when I was ready to watch it. Although Boom Harden was in the area though, so he probably cut out my internet.
Ridiculous.
I agree. He's very ridiculous. Meanwhile, Boom Harden started out here with Tommy Rant.
Wrenching on the arm now. Tommy Rant reversing things. Applying pressure now to Boom.
If Tommy Rant does nothing else in UWA Elite, he has given me my absolute new favorite insult. Pieces of idiots. It was gold. I am using it in my everyday life now. Pieces of idiots. I'm sure Cypress is going to hear it from me once or twice before this day's over.
I'm better me hearing it from you than you hearing it from me hearing from you two pieces of idiots.
That didn't go the way I planned.
It sounded a lot better when Tommy Rant was saying it.
It sounded a lot better if I would have said it right, too.
Meanwhile, Rant with a huge shoulder block sending Boom down to the apron.
Yeah, I will give the Slimeballz their just due. They are amazing. They have one thing they're not short of, it's energy. I mean, did you see Sage Chance jumping around when making their entrance? I hope we didn't take too much energy out of him and keep him in this matchup for later on, but right now his partner is struggling against Boom Harden.
And speaking of energy, you've got Steeler and Michael just on the outside of their ring, taking their time. Again, say what you want about them, and I often do, but it's just smart tag team wrestling. If you're in a triple threat match, you're the champions, why go in and get yourself dirty?
All you got to do is break up the counts. That's really all they need to do, and make sure they're the ones that get the 3 count, obviously.
See there, Rant telling Boom to back it up, and Boom doing so, and now Sage gonna see his first action of the afternoon.
Now, triple threat tags are interesting because, like I said, the Justice League, they got to watch, but you kind of want to be in the ring at some point because you don't want to be caught on the outside when the match ends, especially if you're the tag team champion. So you kind of want to, if someone gets close, you might want to tag yourself in, especially let's just say Boom gets the upper hand here, and Sage Chance is on the ground. Maybe Chris Steeler wants to tag himself in if Boom gets too close. So you also got to be careful when you're in the ring.
I mean, they find themselves in a scary situation as they do not have to take the pinfall to lose their championships.
Sage Chance looks like he was going for a scoop slam of some sort, or rather Boom Harden was going for the scoop slam on Sage, and Sage just raking the eyes of Boom Harden.
Steeler also playing mind games with Deshaun Pratt, shaking the ropes as Pratt did to him during his entrance earlier. Now it's Deshaun Pratt and Sage Chance. And Sage Chance stopped with one hand.
The younger, smaller wrestler, a bit of a size disadvantage here.
At what point, though, do you stop running if you're Sage Chance?
I don't think he ever stops running. I think that's just part of his DNA.
You know, I did go to the locker room earlier, and he was just doing laps.
And the arm drag there from Pratt.
Look at Deshaun snapping those arm drags.
Deshaun Pratt's energy maybe equivalent to that of Sage Chance, if not more. Now Boom Harden, some double team action coming at you.
Do-si-do by CMD.
Snapper takedown Boom Harden with the clothesline.
And look at Michael and Steeler, still very much just biding their time.
You can see Steeler playing it off there, though. Nearly was going to jump in the ring and break it up.
I mean, as you said, Cypress, that's really all they need to do. Just hang out on the outside, break up the pins, just make sure they don't lose the titles.
Yes, that's it. Now, correct me if we've said this before, we may have, but the Slimeballz remind you guys of, you know, the two doofus bullies on an after-school 90s TV show?
There's quite a bit of Nickelodeon to their look. Yes, I agree.
To say the least. I'm pretty sure I've seen them on the TV in the Kids' Choice Awards audience. And that was just a couple days ago.
That is your favorite show.
I have younger siblings, Cypress. Let's take that into account.
The Just Us League with their first action of this matchup. Going back and forth on Boom Harden. Just taking the young man apart.
Boom Harden now in a bad way. Steeler basking in his own glory.
Well, Boom Harden had it coming. He did wrongfully accuse the Just Us League.
Wrongfully. Come on, Cypress.
Are we still going to go back to that again? Referee Brandon trying to get Deshaun Pratt outside of the ring. A tag has not been made.
We definitely need to see a Cypress conspiracy theory UWA Elite show.
Well, I mean, I am the man of 1,000 spreadsheets. I can.
Are you kidding me? I get one thing. One thing I get.
I sense a lawsuit coming your way, Cypress.
No, he has no money. He works for UWA Elite.
I mean,
but so do you.
I didn't say I had money.
The Justice League in full control right now. Steeler up to the middle turnbuckle, waving to both of his fans.
I'm not sure how smart that is. I mean, the more time he takes up, the more recovery Boom Harden gets. Proving my theory correct. Look at that, Cypress. You should take some notes. As Boom Harden had the boot up, clipping the chin of Steeler. Steeler on wobbly legs.
Boom Harden going for that tag, but
what a smart move.
Yeah, but Tommy Rant able to hold Deshaun Pratt off of the apron, tagging himself in as well.
That's what I was talking about. One person has the advantage. You saw Chris Steeler was down. Boom Harden got the advantage, and what did Tommy Rant do? Went and pulled Deshaun Pratt off the apron and took his spot and made the tag.
Anthony Michael with a scoop slam on top of his partner. Tommy Rant showing off some of that strength.
Oh, Rant going for the senton, but nobody home. Couple of knees getting up from the Just Us League.
Now Tommy Rant in the center of the ring. Wait, Steeler has him.
It looks like Steeler had him by the hair for a minute there. In comes Anthony Michael. Off that short pump kick. Just a boot to the face.
And it looks like the pressure from the ropes might have hit Sage Chance in the abdomen.
And unfortunately for CMD, they weren't fully recovered because Deshaun Pratt would have been in position to tag Anthony Michael right there when he hit the ropes, but still recovering from being pulled off the apron and his face smacking off of the mat.
Tommy Rant's now back up to both feet. Oh, but Anthony Michael responds with the
back
drop,
heel, man.
the back heel.
The classic tag team wrestling here by the Just Us League. Cutting the ring in half, singleizing one opponent.
Licking the palm.
Oh,
no! Squeezing the
well, the second half of that is a twister.
squeezing the chest of Tommy Rhett in a most uncomfortable way. Oh, and a springboard cutter.
The springiest of springboard cutters. And yes, Anthony Michael with that short DDT. The diving DDT coming through the middle ropes.
But Deshaun Pratt now entering the fray, breaking the pinfall, pushing Michael right away from him.
It's just very difficult to get a victory in this kind of match. There's so many just moving parts. Very hard for the ref to get control, like even a competent ref to get control, especially this guy. I don't know who he is.
At all times, you've got two people on the apron who would like to break up any pinfalls that are happening.
Oh, but now Tommy Rhett with the tag to Sage Chance off the top, but caught.
A Steeler
Sage now regretting the decision.
Steeler just escorting him around the ring at the moment. Oh, recovery! The recovery by Sage Chance. Getting the foot up into Chris Steeler's grill.
I get it, grill.
Empanada fest. I gotta get my puns where I can.
Oh, and they see Deshaun Pratt, smart move, making the tag.
Clothesline to Sage. One for Steeler.
Tommy gets one. Anthony Michael stood up in the middle of the ring, falling back into the turnbuckles.
So just now they're all, hell is breaking loose. Legal men are Deshaun Pratt and Sage Chance right now, I believe.
Deshaun Pratt.
Coast to coast with the clotheslines. 1, 2, 3, and then the knees to Anthony Michael to finish it off.
And the UWA Elite Army loving every second of it.
Justice League's caught in a bad spot right now. They're in the ring. You can't make the tag from inside the ring.
And a meeting of the minds in the middle of the ring as all 4 of CMD's opponents come together.
And this might be CMD's prime opportunity. They got Sage up.
Oh, the driver and the double stomp by CMD.
Right there at the belts.
The Just Us League with the belts. It's a triple threat. Everything's legal.
You cannot get disqualified in a triple threat. Steeler now going for the pinfall on Sage.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, no.
UWA Elite Tag Team Champions, the Just Us League.
Well, the Just Us League won, and they used the Tag Team Championships to do so.
Yeah, their normal method of winning matches is to go a little bit outside of the rule book.
I don't want to be this guy, but I could be completely wrong because there's a lot going on. Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see a tag from the Just Us League.
Possibly some controversy here at Mega Fyte. However, if you would like to be in person at our next event, make sure you get your tickets at UWAElite.com right now for Gold Rush. Coming your way Saturday, May 20th at the South River VFW in South River, New Jersey. Get your tickets once again at UWAElite.com.
Celebrate your birthday with the UWA Elite All-Stars with the all-new UWA Elite Birthday Bash packages. Get early access to a UWA Elite event, exclusive pre-show meet and greets, and priority seating to a UWA Elite Supercard. Availability is limited. Head over to UWAElite.com for more information and make your birthday party legendary.
Our next contest is scheduled for one fall. All right, triple threat action coming at you. Adam Bizare and Jungle Jim Wilder, and a newer face to UWA Elite. We saw him back at the Middlesex County Fair in August. Troy Locke.
Yeah, business in front, murder in the back. That is how Troy Locke describes himself. And I mean, if he's continued on the training that we saw him display at the Crossroads tournament during Fair Week, then yeah, I think that Wilder and Bizare may have well, it's the Empanada bit. May have bitten off more than they can chew. I gotta get them all in. Gotta get them all in.
And Troy Locke going to a log right away with the pinfall.
Now I know you guys missed Adam Bizare just as much as I did, huh?
Adam Bizare is indeed back. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Again, like I said at the county fair, they let him walk around there. I'm surprised they let him walk around here.
Well, you know, Bizare.
There's kids
Bizare.
here.
Troy Locke showing some of the moves there. Oh, Adam Bizare just puts an end to that.
Right to the back of the head with that clothesline. And Jungle Jim Wilder now taking some body shots, sending Bizare to the corner. A huge chop.
So Cypress, I'll ask you this as a professional wrestler. If you're in a triple threat match with someone experienced and someone new, do you try and take out the experienced wrestler first and maybe make it a little easier on you? Or do you just target the newer wrestler? Do you target the inexperienced?
You kind of got to tread softly, because you don't, just because someone's inexperienced or you don't know him you don't exactly what it is. You don't know him. You don't know much about him. You don't know how to study for him. So you can try to go after him, feel him out a little bit, but when you got a guy like Adam Bizare, I'm assuming you're talking about the experience one. Yes,
indeed, Em,
yes. Then I would wait for something like this. You see Troy Locke now with the upper hand. I wait on the outside like Wilder is now. Then maybe I try to capitalize after let Locke do what he needs to do to Adam Bizare to try to stun him a little bit. Then I'd capitalize.
Modified T-bone by Locke, now looking for perhaps a roll-up, but Bizare grabbing those top ropes and then delivering a vicious clothesline to the chest of Troy Locke.
Stomp to the back of the head.
Wilder still trying to recover on the outside of the ring there.
Fun fact, Jungle Jim Wilder, the only man in UWA Elite history to tame a dinosaur and bring it to an event. One of the coolest things I've ever seen.
I got another fun fact. Jungle Jim Wilder, the only guy in UWA Elite history to name himself after a playground attraction.
Yeah, I tried to think of another one very briefly. Oh, black hole slam by Adam Bizare. Doesn't put away Locke, however. We've seen him put away a few wrestlers with that
Sorry,
move.
Seesaw McGee never wrestled here.
And now, Bizare striking the head once more. Hopefully Locke doesn't have a concussion by the end of this matchup. Taking quite a few headshots thus far.
Well, he's got a lot of hair. It might have a lot of cushion there.
Well, he was trying to create some separation, but Bizare forced his way in and now sending him face first to the turnbuckle.
See, Jungle Jim Wilder doing exactly what I said. Let them feel each other out, then pick your moment to strike.
Bizare was a little bit distracted, turned his attention away from Locke for a moment, and that was all that Locke needed to get that foot up, and then for Wilder to come back in. Nice combination with the Bulldog, putting Locke on top of Bizare and then getting rid of Locke to try and get his own pinfall.
Only a 2 count for Jungle Jim Wilder. Now focusing his attention on Adam Bizare.
Wilder, the man in control of the match at the moment. A jumping sidekick takes down Locke, measuring up Adam Bizare, ducking under in a jumping knee. Wilder planting that knee right under the jaw of Bizare, trying to get the crowd here at the Empanada Fest behind him. Wilder off the ropes with a head of steam, off the middle rope. Twisting corkscrew senton.
What athleticism on display there from Jungle Jim Wilder. But Locke right there to break the pinfall.
Now, Jim Wilder, this is a good spot for Jim Wilder. A chance to get a big win. Like you said, you got an experienced guy like Bizare, but we don't know where he's been for the last couple of months. Quite frankly, I don't want to know where. And then you got an inexperienced guy like Troy Locke. This is a good chance to get a win and move up the ranks here in UWA Elite.
I'm sorry, Cypress, I was distracted by the empanada and herbs.
Lot of herbs with those empanadas today.
Gotta have those vegetarian options available, you know?
I hear they help you clear your mind.
Bizare going for a flatliner on Jim Wilder, but broken up by Locke.
And that'll boggle your mind off that clothesline. Troy Locke over the suplex.
Bit of a fisherman there from Troy Locke. Still only a 2 count though. Adam Bizare getting that left shoulder up.
Looking for a modified Boston Crab, perhaps?
Yeah, it looks like that's. He doesn't have the feet under his arms though.
But he is definitely applying pressure to that back. But the crane kick right to the back of the head once more. Troy Locke definitely has to go through concussion protocol when this match is said and done.
Oh, and that spinning roundhouse by Wilder. It looked like he was trying to keep Bizare in the ring to try and get the pinfall, but Bizare very, very wisely knew where he was able to scoot under the bottom rope, and here comes Locke.
That'll cut his momentum with that knee to the face. On the shoulders goes Locke.
Wilder plants Locke right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and 3.
What a triple threat match and a huge victory for Jungle Jim Wilder. Without a doubt, will send him up the rankings here at UWA Elite.
Cypress, your words were a little bit prophetic, which frightens me a little bit. Jungle Jim Wilder.
What did you call it? You called me pathetic?
I called you You know, we're just going to go with that.
Because just JC's over here.
Coming up next, we have got tag team action. Eddie Thomas and Jay Evans taking on the iChampion Joey Adams and Flash Carter. Let's see how this matchup was made. Let's take a look back at Dangerous Uprisings in your UWA Elite Rewind.
Your next contender for the iChampionship is Flash Carter. I just can't seem to get rid of you, Flash. There's something you want, the iChampionship, and I am the holder of it. And I have no doubt in my mind that you will hold this title one day. But as long as I am the iChampion, that is not going to happen. Flash, what do you have to say about that?
Joey, I just went through hell and back to get a shot at you. 1-on-1. No more Jay Evans, just me and you. And next month at Gold Rush, the better man is going to walk away. iChampion. And that better man is going to be Flash.
Evans coming from behind Flash Carter, a blow to the middle of the back, sending Carter into Joey Adams, and now Jay Evans putting the boots to Flash.
Oh wait, explosive Eddie Thomas in the ring once more, blindsiding the anti-hero.
I mean, he had it coming.
Joey Adams with the victory over Eddie Thomas a little earlier on. Now we've got Evans against Flash, Thomas against Joey Adams. Chaos in the ring here. Double reversal, Evans and Thomas. A meeting of the minds, and then both getting dumped out to ringside.
Carter just super kicked Jay the Key Evans out of the ring.
Almost caught you in a flash, buddy. Roll rush, one-on-one, no more distractions, no more excuses, you and me.
I mean, you take these two jabronis to town. Did he just say jabroni? I say jabroni.
Hold on.
Time out. They want us in a tag team match?
Hold on. You guys want a tag team match?
A tag team match.
Against us. That's what you want. I mean, we could do that.
Yeah, that's fine, but there's something missing.
There should be some stakes.
What do you
see that match that you guys are wrestling at? How about this? If we win our tag match, that becomes a fatal 4-way. How about that?
Take it or leave it.
What do you think?
We both beat them.
Yeah,
sure. Think what you want, kid.
You guys are on.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, baby, I'm the key to success. Yeah, baby, I'm the key to success. Hey. He's on a check. Nobody does it better than me.
A blindside attack kicking things off here.
Evans and Thomas getting this match started a little bit early. Bell hasn't even rung yet. We don't have two legal men in the ring.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a signal. Usually I miss it, but I'm actually paying attention this time.
And a hip toss for both Jay the Key Evans and Explosive Eddie Thomas.
A lot on the line. This isn't just an... Oh, hang on a second here, folks.
Baseball slide.
But yeah, as I was starting to say, this is not just another tag team contest here. If Jay the Key Evans and Eddie Thomas are able to get a victory, then the Flash Carter Joey Adams iChampionship match at Gold Rush becomes a fatal four-way with Evans and Thomas entering in the match as well.
All right, now the match is officially underway.
The Northern Lights from Flash. Flash Carter deciding before this matchup has started in his promo that UWA has a pest problem, and Carter and Adams are going to eliminate two of them here today.
They're going to take each other out?
I think the intention was that they are going to take out Evans and Thomas, but I mean, I understand, context can be difficult sometimes.
Well, he can't be talking about Eddie Thomas. Maybe Jay Evans, I'll give him that one, but because he is kind of lingering around this championship scene here, because I thought he was supposed to go to the back of the line, but he's somehow still right in the thick of things.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't illegally enter himself into a triple threat match at last breath and win it when he wasn't cleared to wrestle, but like somebody else. But whatever, we'll overlook that like the rest of the UWA Elite, front office did.
Eddie Thomas certainly not overlooking Flash Carter's promo style. Oh, Flash
drive right off the back of Joey Adams. Pinfall. 1, 2. Nearly had him there.
Like Eddie Thomas raked the eyes in order to get out of that pinfall.
I mean, any means necessary, but I'm not sure that's what he did.
Is that what happened to your eyes, Cypress? Is that why you wear glasses?
No, I wear glasses because I have bad vision.
Eddie Thomas mocking the workout style promos of Flash Carter, as he called himself UWA Elite's favorite son, admiring the Adonis that is Jay the Key Evans. Speaking of which, a suplex, or scoop slam rather, that's lasting about a week and a half in the ring right now.
There we go. Flash reaching for Joey Adams, but met with a knee to the face instead. Still only a 2 count as Jay continues the attack.
Jay the Key Evans, the self-proclaimed sexiest man alive in all of professional wrestling.
Yeah,
he identifies himself as the self-proclaimed sexiest man alive, which would then make him the self-proclaimed sexiest man alive in professional wrestling. Don't worry, don't worry. The grammar checks out. I diagrammed the sentence.
Does that explain the fish?
You don't need to be an English major to wrestle in UWA Elite. I'm still looking for the other half of that shirt.
I mean, clearly you're on commentary. So
you're right. I was not an English major. I didn't go to college. But yet somehow you study this and you're still you.
You're still you.
Got a bachelor's degree to prove it.
I didn't know they gave bachelor's degrees out to 13-year-old kids, but good for you, man.
I'll take that as a compliment.
That's probably the best one you're going to get from me, so you got to.
Don't worry, JC. He'll start paying attention now that Eddie Thomas is back in the ring. Suplex
from Eddie Thomas and Jay the Key Evans. Flash Carter in a bad way here.
Yeah, he's in a whole heap of trouble right now. Joey Adams way all the way across the ring there, in the opposite corner.
I mean, it is smart on explosive Eddie Thomas's part
to
keep him as far away from the partner.
It's smart.
That's the only time you'll hear me say that. Believe me.
Why? He doesn't. He's like the smartest wrestler in the UWA Elite.
Eddie Thomas.
He's not the self-proclaimed smartest wrestler, but I mean he's up there.
He's the Cypress-proclaimed smartest wrestler.
Yeah, amongst others, but yes, I'm probably his biggest backer.
Eddie Thomas questioning the wisdom of Joey Adams calling for this tag team match, challenging the guy with 20 years of tag experience in explosive Eddie Thomas.
It is stupid.
Joey Adams, much more of a singles wrestler. Eddie Thomas, much more of a tag wrestler. Evans once again with the stalling suplex. That is a whole lot of momentum sending Flash Carter down into the canvas.
Oh boy, the netting is coming off.
The crowd goes mild.
Must be all the mild sauce in those empanadas. Meanwhile, Jay the Key Evans now delivering strikes right to the forehead of Flash. And now Flash finally getting some shots in the abdomen. Momentum though cut short. Oh, but reversed it into a pinfall. Still only a 2 count.
Yep, Flash Carter able to roll all the way through.
Now, if Flash pins Jay Evans, Eddie Thomas still should be in line for the title shot, right?
That is not part of our stipulation here tonight, Cypress.
Well, that's a stupid stipulation. It's not his fault.
Are you preparing for Evans and Thomas to lose already?
No, I'm preparing for Evans to lose.
Fair point. I appreciate the clarification, Cypress.
That was clarification.
I mean, Eddie Thomas, he's used to, being tag teamed with guys of his equal, like, Miles Thomas, Mike Quest, me, those kind of guys. That's who he's teamed with over the years.
So you're putting yourself in the same category as Mike Quest?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted, once again, just looking for questions. I'm just asking questions.
He's one of my dearest friends, and congratulations to Mike Quest on the birth of his baby girl.
I mean, that was more clarifying than his last statement.
Ref Brandon trying to keep Joey Adams outside of the ring. I believe a legal tag was made, but the referee didn't see it.
No, Eddie Thomas did it. Of course it was illegal. You saying he does illegal things?
Flash Carter is in a very bad way right now, getting that knee wrenched by Jay Evans. I mean, if you can take the legs out from Flash Carter, then a whole lot of his offense goes along with it.
Yeah, but he's
relying
still
on that speed and agility.
And he also relies on these idiot fans too, for some reason.
He does rely a lot on the fans. A rather nonchalant cover by the key to professional wrestling, Jay Evans.
As Eddie Thomas doesn't make covers like that. He's full body to body, both shoulders on the mat.
As much as I may disagree with his methods, you really can't argue that Eddie Thomas is not one of the most technically sound wrestlers that UWA Elite has ever seen. And once again, the referee keeping Joey Adams outside of the ring, even though a tag was made, and no tag at the other end. But Eddie Thomas,
I heard it.
You can see frustration building on the face of the anti-hero. His partner continues to struggle.
Well, usually that frustration, is on the face of the anti-hero when he looks in the mirror. But this time it's a little different.
Adams and Carter. Once again, I'll remind you, a lot on the line here. If Adams and Carter can get this victory over Evans and Thomas, then that means
be Carter's best opportunity.
Eddie Thomas wisely rolling over Flash to make sure he can't make that tag. But yeah, again, Flash Carter and Adams, if they can get that victory, then Gold Rush is a one-on-one. Joey Adams defending the iChampionship against Flash Carter, and they can keep Evans and Thomas out of that match, making it a lot easier on both of them.
Oh! And you can see Flash Carter's chest lighting up a bright red.
Evans perching Flash Carter all the way up on the top turnbuckle, delivering another shot to the side of the head.
Now Jay the Key Evans setting up for something. What it is, I don't know. It looks like a superplex.
Jay Evans on the middle turnbuckle. Couple of shots to the back from Flash, trying to loosen up the grip by Evans. It looks like it worked as Evans takes a step backwards. Flash from the middle turnbuckle with the blockbuster.
I also want to point out, Eddie Thomas, well, never mind, he just stopped. I was going to say he was holding the tag rope like you're supposed to. Joey Adams never touched the tag rope.
I'm going to say blockbuster. You don't see too many of those anymore.
I hear Chris Powers has been in a few of them.
I just saw a blockbuster last month. It was called The Assault of CMD. It starred Boom Harden.
I thought you guys were around in the 90s.
Jay Evans and Flash Carter both trying to make their way to their respective partners. Finally, a tag is made. In comes Joey Adams. In comes Eddie Thomas. The anti-hero cleaning house. Eddie Thomas going for a ride.
The freshest of our four men in the ring right now. The senton one. The key.
Classic Joey Adams. Making Flash Carter do all the work, and then he comes in for all the glory at the end.
When you look at, you can see the back of Flash Carter here. Double clothesline from Joey Adams, taking down both Evans and Thomas. Flash coming back in. Quick tag made by the anti-hero.
I don't think Joey Adams liked that very much.
Now you see Adams shaking his head.
Ooh, and what a kick.
Well, Flash just shook his head there, too.
The detonator broken up by the anti-hero. What was sure victory for Explosive Eddie Thomas and Jay the Key Evans.
What an underhanded tactic by Joey Adams.
Adams
illegally coming to the ring.
Oh wait, he got him set up. The no-leaf clover is locked in the center of the ring. Perfect positioning.
Jay Evans not 100% sure. Goes for the marquee kick, does Jay Evans, and misses. Joey Adams ducks under.
Wait a minute. Is Flash going for a no-leaf clover as well?
Flash Carter with a half crab.
And he's tapping.
Flash Carter
and just like that, a title opportunity taken away from Jay the Key Evans and Explosive Eddie Thomas, Cypress.
I will point out that Eddie Thomas was one of the two people tapping out, and so there can't really be any argument.
Would you look at that?
That Eddie Thomas belongs.
It was obviously Jay Evans' fault.
Regardless of whose fault it is, Flash Carter and the iChampion Joey Adams will be facing off one-on-one for the iChampionship at Gold Rush. Make sure you are following all of our social media at UWA Elite to keep up on all of the UWA Elite action, and join up for the network at UWAElite.com, $6.99 a month, and all new subscribers get your first week free. Sign up right now at UWAElite.com.
Relive every UWA Elite Supercard in history from the comfort of your own home with the UWA Elite Network. Featuring over 200 videos and over 26,000 minutes of exclusive footage from over 10 years of UWA Elite media that you can't get anywhere else. Plus must-see events from over a dozen other promotions, and all for only $6.99 a month. Head over to UWAElite.com to join today, where new subscribers get their first week free. Be sure to follow UWA Elite on social media to keep yourself updated on everything UWA Elite. Want to be a member of the UWA Elite Army? You can follow UWA Elite on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok today, so you don't miss out on any of the latest UWA Elite news and announcements.
Folks, if I could have your attention, can you please welcome to the ring UWA Elite Iron Man Champion, Lucas Finnegan. How's everybody doing? Well, I wish I could say the same for myself. Since November, I have held this Ironman Championship, and it was very hard fought to get to the place that I'm at right now. But however, under doctor's orders, I have to now relinquish the Ironman Championship. I've been dealing with a back issue. I've been losing feeling in my hands, and that's something that I cannot just push through. But I want to thank you that have seen me for sticking with me this entire time. It's been wonderful. I love you, and if I get to come back, I will come back stronger than ever. But one thing that's kind of cool for you people here today is you get to guaranteed see a brand new Ironman champion today. So let's bring out the competitors.
See, Cypress, that's how a champion behaves.
I don't see a champion in there. Vacant.
And now, the participants for the Fatal 5-Way Iron Man Championship match. First, representing McNelis K Associates from Tuckerton, New Jersey. He's the holder of the golden ticket briefcase, the professional wrestler, truly terrific Ty Thomas.
They don't understand, Nick. I know you're watching at home. They don't get it.
And from Hollywood, California, the Hollywood stuntman, Chris Powers. And now residing in Watchung, New Jersey, Sean Damage McNelis. And from East Brunswick, New Jersey, TJ Blade. And lastly, from Rapid City, South Dakota, the Hunter, Robbie Roller. The referee for this contest is Blending.
All right, we are underway with the Iron Man Championship Fatal 5-Way. And speaking of Iron Man champions, we have a special guest here on commentary, Lucas Finnegan. How's it going, my friend?
It's going about as good as you think.
Yeah, not exactly the best way to start off an Iron Man Championship match by the previous Iron Man champion having to relinquish the belt.
No, not at all. And not for nothing, you got the man who was Iron Man champion just biding his time on the outside like a coward. Ty Thomas taking his sweet time to get in there.
Lucas Finnegan, what are your initial thoughts on the participants in this matchup that are fighting for your now relinquished Iron Man Championship?
You know, I'll tell you, you got Ty Thomas and Sean Damage McNelis. These two I had an intense feud with, which led me to win the Iron Man Championship. But I'll tell you, TJ Blade has not been the same since the Bro Team pack. I'm going to say it right out and about.
Couldn't agree with you more.
He seems like he's lost a step a little bit.
Cypress, what do you have to say about that?
Well, I mean, he hasn't been the same. He's been on he's lost a couple matches there. I mean, he won the match to get into the Sub-Lot 6 match. But I, for one, have got to say on behalf of the commentary team, Lucas, that we're very upset that you had to relinquish the title. You brought.
Wait, hang on, Cypress.
Oh, hold on, I'm talking.
Isn't this the man that you said was no kind of a champion?
No,
the Iron Man title could do much better than Lucas Finnegan.
No, that wasn't him.
You know, sometimes I don't get to listen to the commentary all the time. I have to watch some of my matches at work, and sometimes the mute button's on. But have you really been saying this about me?
No, come on. Would I say that?
Yes. I would heed MC Hale's words there.
I think it might have been JC that said that. I don't listen to him a lot when he talks, but I think it might have been.
I don't know. Me and JC have a pretty good rapport.
That's what you think.
And you don't exactly invite me to all your parties and get-togethers, so I'm kind of worried.
I have an 8-year-old. I have no parties.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Ty Thomas with the cover, but only a 2 count on Robbie Roller. TJ Blade trying to put the boots to Roller as well and taking Ty into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, TJ Blade really needs to redeem himself and chop that creepy mustache off of Ty Thomas.
It is kind of creepy, isn't it?
It is.
Cannonball by TJ Blade sends Ty Thomas, mustache and all, crashing down to the
Ty
canvas.
Thomas looks like he should not be within 500 feet of a school.
Like he needs to introduce himself to his neighbors when he moves.
Exactly. He's on a list somewhere.
If he's not on a list, someone's not doing their job.
That mustache is at least on a list.
Well, like you said, back at the ranch, he wouldn't be the first. Big clothesline for TJ Blade. Looks in control right now, but it's tough in a 5-way because there's like that 3-way tag match we talked about earlier. There's a lot of moving parts around here.
Yeah, a whole lot on the line. Winner of this match. This is one pinfall. This is not elimination. So the first man to get a pinfall or submission is your new Iron Man champion.
Sudden death, as they say. Ooh, STO.
Going for the pinfall, but Powers right there to break it up.
Powers always coming back.
it's gonna be a great feather in the cap for whoever wins this match. But they're gonna have a lot of shoes to fill in your shoes, Lucas, because like I said, you brought on the prestige of the title.
Wow, there's something on your nose there, Cypher. It's looking a little brown.
What, my mustache? Yeah, it's better than Ty's. You're right.
Ooh, I can agree with that, 100%.
I think you meant a little gray there, MC Hale. He's got a gray beard, and not really.
The drop toe hold from Chris Powers and the flipping senton onto the combination of Ty Thomas and TJ Blade.
You see, Powers, I feel like, is always an underdog, and he shouldn't be. I've seen him get beat up by Batman. I've seen him get shot to death.
I've seen him
get. Yeah. I saw that episode.
Yeah,
he did. He got shot. And he got taken. He got right back up.
And he keeps coming back.
I saw a Leprechaun get the crap kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Chris Powers in a promo before this matchup saying that singles gold is the one thing that has eluded him in UWA Elite.
I feel like every so often he just keeps getting trapped into a tag team situation, but I believe that Powers has what it takes to get some singles gold.
And I mean, I've been in the ring with Powers as have you, and we might be talking about him getting, see him get shot, getting this on TV, but he hits very hard and he is a tough competitor.
I believe it was 2 years ago I took a flipping leg drop from Powers that cost me the Dynamite tournament.
I believe it. I've got insecurity by him, and I still think the doorbell's ringing every once in a while.
Robbie Roller rallying up the crowd, delivering some strikes to the temple of Sean Damage McNelis.
Is Robbie Roller the only one we can kind of sort of root for in this match?
I feel like it is.
I've seen plenty of people you can root for.
That does not surprise me in the least, Cypress.
You know, ever since Robbie Roller has come back with this new Hunter persona, I can really get behind him.
TJ Blade's got Roller in a bad spot.
I mean, like you said, you're rooting for Robbie Roller. I can find plenty, but the person I'm really rooting for is for Lucas Finnegan to get a full recovery.
Would you say? Oh my!
You know, you're saying all the right things.
I usually do.
I might have to buy you a beer later. I don't know.
Oh, in that case, I hope you get recovered real soon.
You know what? I'm gonna put Lucas on the spot here also. So I'm not asking you for a prediction.
Yes.
But more, who of these 5 competitors do you think you would match up best against if you needed to win that title back? So one of these men is going to be the Iron Man champion. If you're coming back looking to get that title belt back, you're going to have to face off against one of them. Who do you want to see across the ring from Lucas Finnegan?
Well, for me, it's the obvious choice, and that would be Sean Damage McNelis, because I beat him to win it, which means I know I can beat him again.
As well as if I remember correctly, the match of the year.
It was the match of the year.
Lucas Finnegan, Ty Thomas, and Sean Damage McNelis in that aggression throwback match at the 90s.
Stunning to say the least.
The Stunner Party.
The Stunner Party heard round the internet.
Meanwhile, it's just carnage of bodies strewn across the ring.
I swear sometimes that Sean Damage duct tapes that sweat rag around his head.
We do not see him lose that very often. That's an excellent point.
Never seen him without it.
It's very rare that he loses it. Oh!
The damage control from Sean Damage McNelis.
Ducking the close on his Ty Thomas, delivering some jabs.
Oh, creep stash slap. There it is.
Ty Thomas seems a little off today without Nicholas K around, and it's very understandable.
Ty Thomas describing himself now as good as gold.
I mean, notice he also came out with the professional wrestler sweatshirt, courtesy of Nicholas K.
I mean, it's a jacket, but I mean, whatever.
Classic super kick. Oh, the blade! Oh,
TJ Blade.
I gotta say, I love that move.
Turning Robbie Roller inside.
Right between the eyes.
Powers with the helmet.
Robbie Roller able to kick out at 2.5, but Chris Powers doesn't care. He's going to take out anyone he can with that motorcycle helmet, as we've seen him do countless times before.
But this time it's all legal. No DQs in the way.
What's in Robbie Roller's hand?
Looks like Roller's got a chain wrapped around his right hand.
Chain link around the knuckles, and Sean Damage McNelis trying to rip away the helmet. Roller ducks it.
Oh.
The FAFO from Robbie Roller. There it is for all future opponents. Sean Damage McNelis sending Roller into the ring post.
Could this be?
1, 2, and 3.
No. Oh my goodness.
Way.
Well, Lucas, you got your wish.
once again.
The man who sold the world, Sean Damage McNelis, is going to be taking that Ironman Championship belt as Lucas Finnegan leaves the commentary
Thank
position.
God that no good piece of what?
See, that didn't take long.
I was talking about you. I was hoping you would leave.
Look at Ty Thomas with the briefcase. Is Ty going to cash in? It wouldn't be a bad idea.
I mean, cashing in on the Ironman Championship right after this match.
Lucas Finnegan offering his hand, looking for a handshake from the new Ironman champion, Sean Damage McNelis.
There's a lot going on right now.
Look at Ty.
Ty Thomas. Is Lucas? Wait, Sean Damage McNelis? Is he really shaking his hand?
And meanwhile, Robbie Roller staring daggers at both of them.
Robbie Roller had that match won.
Roller looking to become the 3-time Ironman champion, blaming Sean Damage McNelis for costing him the title. It looks like that exact thing has happened again. History has repeated itself. If you would like to see history being made in UWA Elite, make sure you are in South River, New Jersey for Gold Rush, Saturday, May 20th at the UWA Elite Army Base in South River, New Jersey. Get your tickets at UWAElite.com. It is KTB.
And the referee is out.
Oh! And that bag of bones to the injured midsection of Vertigo. KTB is going to cost him the championship. Oh my gosh! Right on his head. Dillinger reversing out of it, roughneck.
Yes, he hits it. The roughneck by Dillinger. The cover. 1, 2, 3.
New UWA Elite champion.
I love it.
Oh! Nick Kay just waffled the champ.
No way.
Is Dillinger out?
Dillinger's not moving.
Dillinger's out.
New UWA Elite champion once more.
Last month I issued a challenge to you. I have never gotten my rematch for when I lost that UWA Elite Championship, and now I want it. And you couldn't even take the 2 minutes out of your day, out of your very lackluster, boring, trash day, to even give me a response. You just straight up ignored me. So you know what? I went straight to the boss. I apologize to Dave Swan for what happened last month, but I'm moving on. And I asked him for my rematch, my shot at the UWA Elite Championship, and I'm gonna get it this Saturday at Mega Fyte. Ooh, now I'm waiting on a response. And I don't care if I don't get it, because what I will get is my revenge and earn my respect. When I beat it into you, I stomp you in the ground, I hit you with that drip drop, and I moonwalk on your ass, and I become the new and improved UWA Elite Champion.
That's fine. Let me remind you of something. You had a beast problem, and now you got a bull problem. Matt Vertigo, you defeated Vincent Valentine for this UWA Elite Championship. Why am I bringing that up? Because on that same night, I won the golden ticket briefcase. I could have cashed it in that night. I let you have your moment. I've been letting you have your moment, letting you do you. You want to throw stones at a glass house. Let me remind you of something. I wanted to cash in on you. You were injured every other month, bud. Your championship title reign wasn't much better. All right? This Saturday, I'm gonna break every bone in your body because they're made of glass. I'm gonna tear every muscle in your body because they're made of paper. This Saturday, you will witness me.
Ty Thomas just striking Matt Vertigo in the back with the golden ticket briefcase. Helping out the UWA Elite champion, his buddy Nicholas K. Associates.
Yeah, Nicholas K. Associates with a bit of a show of force here.
Well, maybe Ty Thomas wants to cash in, and he's just trying to take out the competition.
He's not going to cash in on BT Bull.
You don't know that.
Well, Ty Thomas, if I can continue with the food puns, just setting the just setting the table for BT Bull defending his UWA Elite Championship against Matt Vertigo.
I mean, will Vertigo even be able to compete here in the main event? I mean, official Brandon now checking in on him.
I mean, one of the things that BT Bull mentioned in his promo coming into this event is the frequency of injury.
The main event for the UWA Elite Championship. We can go, folks. There's a challenger from the concrete jungle in New York City. He is the New York Drip Matt Vertigo. And his opponent, representing Nicholas K. Associates from Dozier, Texas, but now residing in Westfield, New Jersey, the reigning and defending UWA Elite Champion, BT Bull!
All right, it looks like we may actually have a match here.
All right, main event now underway, and BT Bull charging right into the corner.
After that vicious attack by good as gold Ty Thomas. Yeah, as I mentioned, BT Bull, one of the things that he was talking about in his promo is how often Matt Vertigo has dealt with injury recently, calling Matt Vertigo someone made of paper and glass.
Well, I mean, Vertigo's no doubt he's had a string of bad luck with injuries, but I mean, I don't know if I'd call him paper and glass.
BT Bull telling Vertigo, I let you have your moment. He defeated Vincent Valentine for the UWA Elite Championship. Matt Vertigo did. And the reason that BT Bull brought it up is because it's the same night that Bull won the golden ticket briefcase and neglected to cash in every time that Matt Vertigo was seemingly down with an injury. He's got a point. He could have cashed in and tried to take that title virtually any time last year and chose not to.
Now Vertigo on the attack
Well,
outside.
I don't know if he chose not to or Nicholas K. chose not to.
That's an excellent point.
Oh! In the UWA Elite Army getting involved.
I don't know how this is legal.
Helping out the challenger. Oh! Huge slap to the face by the little one.
Folks, make sure you get those ringside tickets for UWA Elite action. You never know exactly what's going to come your way. Go to UWAElite.com right now. Get your tickets for Gold Rush. You're going to see Matt Vertigo against KTB. And no disqualification match coming your way at Gold Rush. Settling that old score.
Now I have a question. Now, okay, it's Matt Vertigo versus KTB in an ODQ match, fight to the finish, right?
Right.
But it's also the winner of this match wrestles Corey Dillinger, so Matt Vertigo may be at an extreme disadvantage even if he wins the UWA Elite Championship right here tonight.
I mean, it is possible. Last month we saw TJ Blade having to win twice in order to try and get that Ironman Championship. He was unsuccessful in the second match, but yeah, TJ Blade very much blames that for him not being a champion right now. So could we see the same thing, as you said, Cypress, from Matt Vertigo next month?
If you're Corey Dillinger sitting at home, you almost want Matt Vertigo to win this match.
BT Bull responds with a clothesline.
Yeah, Matt Vertigo going head over heels.
I mean, you know Corey Dillinger likes taking the easy way out, so he would definitely wait for that.
I'm not sure that I would call his the Rhodes Wrestling School the easy way.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I mean, he was training intensely for 3 months. Now BT Bull has Matt Vertigo by the neck.
Now I'm interested though what happens in this match. You saw Ty Thomas was not victorious in that 5-way for the Ironman title, and without Nicholas K. And Nicholas K. still not out here with BT Bull. So you got to wonder if that's going to play into this match.
And Nicholas K. very conspicuous in his absence. Normally,
well, he had a function today.
The patriarch, I guess we would call it, of Nicholas K. Associates, the namesake. Yeah, normally out at ringside for any matches by either Ty Thomas or BT Bull. Ref Brandon checking on making sure that BT Bull's not actually choking Matt Vertigo.
I did hear that Nicholas K. is actually right now on Elon Musk's yacht right now.
Yeah, okay. Or did you get a Photoshop picture of that one, Cypher?
I'm just telling you what I heard. That's why he's not here. When you get an invite like that, you take it.
Vertigo looking to turn the tide a little bit with BT Bull in the corner.
Gets out of the way. BT Bull collides with the turnbuckle.
Oh, and there's the pump kick from Matt Vertigo. Vertigo's won a couple of matches that way. And the half Nelson suplex. Bull off the ropes. Vertigo with the drip drop. And that's going to be it. 1, 2, and no. BT Bull kicking out of a drip drop.
Well, it looked like BT Bull might have had his shoulder up at first, and you saw Ref Brandon checking his shoulders real quick, and that might have been what cost Matt Vertigo that match.
Every second counts. Every second matters.
You can hear the UWA Elite Army rallying behind the New York drip.
Vertigo saying he felt disrespected by BT Bull using his name Brandon. He issued a challenge to BT Bull that Bull has ignored up until now. Vertigo having to go, Vertigo having to go all the way to the top to Dave Swan to get this match finally made.
Now, again, if I could defend BT Bull for a moment, I know it's unlike me to do something like that. It's not like he's ducking him or refusing it. Everything that BT Bull does.
So you're blaming Nicholas K?
Well, there's a reason for it. Nicholas K is very calculated. He picks his spots. That's why BT Bull is the UWA Elite Champion. That's why Ty Thomas has the golden ticket briefcase. That's why Ty Thomas lost the Iron Man title at last breath, because he wasn't with Nicholas K yet.
You certainly can't discount the influence that Nicholas K has over the finish of matches that his men are in.
Because of his coaching.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Meanwhile, BT Bull just clobbered Matt Vertigo with the forearm.
Yeah, the two of them just exchanging rights. Vertigo looking like he's getting the upper hand for the moment. Big European uppercut.
Oh, and a boot right to the face.
Bull just putting an end to that. And Vertigo with one of his own.
I think it just took BT Bull's head off with that kick.
2.5 count. BT Bull kicking out again. Another Vertigo chant coming from the fans here at ringside at the East Brunswick Mall's Empanada Fest.
Now Vertigo positioning BT Bull for something here.
Got a power bomb coming maybe? No, Bull reverses it into a bulldozer.
Bulldozer.
That's got to be it right now.
2 3/4.
All right, we've got BT Bull kick out of the drip drop, and now we've had Vertigo kicking out of the bulldozer. Neither men wanting to give an inch, wanting to take home that UWA Elite Championship belt.
Well, when there's gold on the line, especially the UWA Elite Championship, you find a way to muster up the extra strength to kick out of things you might not normally be able to kick out of. You just find something inside of you that gets you keep going on.
Vertigo could use a shot of that adrenaline right now as BT Bull has him in that rear naked choke, that rear chin lock. He's got that left arm trapped behind his body.
Vertigo had a foot on the ropes. Referee Brandon didn't even tell him to break it.
Vertigo looking to roll through. He's got a pinfall.
Shoulders are down. BT Bull though kicking out.
Yeah, BT Bull is forced to let go of that submission hold in order to break up the pinfall. It's a smart move by Vertigo.
Both men have each other by the neck.
Super kick by Vertigo. Choke slam coming maybe. Vertigo with him up and down. Vertigo goes down with Bull with the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, not
nice
enough yet.
Sit out choke slam variation from Matt Vertigo. Also smart because when you sit out with that move, you're right there for the pin. You don't have any second counts. It's 3 seconds is what it takes to win a match. You take the extra second to get down from a standing position, it could cost you.
Now Vertigo thinking, what more do I have to do? trying to build up more steam for himself. Oh no!
Oh, is he cashed it in?
Good as gold. Ty Thomas coming out again. Tries with the briefcase. Ducks a kick from Matt Vertigo. Vertigo, wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
Oh boy. Business is about to pick up here.
That's the Beast music. Vertigo's distracted.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh no!
With a handful of tights. The music of KTB. Distracting Matt Vertigo.
You gotta wonder if that was actually KTB's mind games or BT Bulls.
I smell the stench of Nicholas K on this.
No, that's just JC.
You said Nicholas K was on a boat, but I think he was near the soundboard.
Boat, sound booth, what are they saying? They're the same.
Well, as BT Bull escapes, and that is exactly what it was, an escape with the UWA Elite Championship. Unfortunately, Matt Vertigo is going to have to wait another couple of months before he can get another shot at that title. Next month, Vertigo against KTB at Gold Rush. For JC, for the UWA Elite Hall of Famer Cypress, Reverend James, Shannon May, Marcus Babylon, President Dave Swan, and all of us at UWA Elite. I am the man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale, saying Gold Rush, we will see you at ringside.